Have you ever felt like someone you love was slowly breaking you from the inside out? Not with fists or fights, but with mind games so subtle that you didn't even realize the damage until it was done. Well, that's what a narcissist does. They destroy you silently. Today, I'm exposing the top 5 toxic moves narcissistic partners pull that can absolutely destroy you. These behaviors will wreck your mind, steal your soul, and leave you questioning who you are. And trust me, these aren't your average toxic traits. These are manipulative tactics designed to tear you apart, tear your identity, isolate you from people who love you, and make you feel like you're the one that's losing your mind. So make sure you watch to the end, because I'll not only help you recognize these traps, but I'll also show you how to escape them with your dignity, your sanity, and your future intact. But before we begin, if you get any value out of these videos, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to know 10 warning signs that you're dating the wrong person, then make sure you watch this video right here after you finish watching this one. I'll leave a link in the description down below and also in the comments section below as well. Let's start with gaslighting. This is a narcissist's favorite weapon. It's not just lying. It's about twisting your perception of reality so much that you start questioning your own mind. Imagine you catch them holding hands with another person, right? You know what you saw with your very own eyes, but when you confront them, they hit you with, "It's not what it seems," or "You're just being paranoid." And over time, you start doubting your own memory, your judgment, even your sanity. Gaslighting, it's designed to disarm you. If they can make you distrust yourself, they take complete control over your perception of reality. It's like a thief breaking into your house and convincing you that the broken lock was already there. And before long, you're apologizing for things that you didn't even do just to keep peace. You understand that gaslighting is psychological warfare. It's meant to make you dependent on them, but because if you can't trust your own mind, who else are you going to rely on? You gotta guard your mind and guard your heart. Proverbs 4:23 reminds us that, it says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." So don't let someone poison it with lies and manipulations. The second tactic, the silent treatment, the weapon of emotional starvation. Now, let me get one thing straight. This isn't about, taking space to process emotions. This is a calculated punishment. When a narcissist gives you the silent treatment, it's not to cool off, it's to make you feel invisible, insignificant, and unworthy. They stop talking to you, stop responding to your messages, they stop acknowledging your existence altogether. It's not just painful, it's a form of control. You start to wonder, well, what did I do wrong? How can I fix this? And that's exactly what they want. They want you chasing their approval, desperate to get back in their good graces. That silent treatment, silent treatment isn't about love or resolution. It's about power. They're starving you of attention and affection, knowing that you'll do anything to feel valued again. Someone who truly loves you doesn't use silence as a weapon. They don't withhold communication to punish you. Love is about connection, not control. See, 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind." See, the silent treatment is rooted in fear. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. But God didn't create you to live in fear. You were made for love, power, and clarity. Now, the third thing, showering you with love and then devaluation. This was a classic. At first, they sweep you off your feet. They flood you with affection, gifts, compliments. It feels like a fairy tale. But the moment you're hooked, the moment they got you, they flip the script. Suddenly, the same person who couldn't stop praising you starts tearing you down. "Why can't you be more like so-and-so? You're lucky that I even put up with you. If you didn't make me mad, I would have never done this to you." Or, "I should have never given a chance," or, "You need to dress more attractive," whatever. It's a vicious cycle. It's like it's a roller coaster that breaks you. They lift you up just to drop you even harder. Why? Well, because they want you to associate your self-worth with their approval. When they're nice, you feel amazing. And when they're cruel, you feel worthless. And that's the trap. They make you addicted, to the highs, so you endure the lows. But love isn't a roller coaster. Real love doesn't leave you questioning your worth. If someone makes you feel like you have to earn their affection, that is not love. That is manipulation. The fourth thing they do, projection. This is where they accuse you of everything that they're guilty of. If they're lying, they'll accuse you of being dishonest. If they're cheating, they'll suddenly become suspicious of you. It's a classic deflection. So here's how it works. By putting you on the defensive, they shift focus away from, their own bad behavior. You spend so much time trying to prove your innocence that you don't even have time or energy to confront them about their lies. Projection, isn't just frustrating. It's destructive. It messes with your sense of self. You start wondering, am I the problem? Could I be the one causing all this? But let me be the one to tell you this. Their accusations say more about them than they do about you. The next time someone accuses you of things that you know in your heart you haven't done, then take a step back and ask yourself, is this about me, or are they projecting their own guilt? Because chances are, they're blaming you for their own sins. And finally, isolation. This was the most dangerous. A narcissist doesn't just want to control over your mind. They want control over your entire life. And the easiest way to do that is to cut you off from anyone who might see through their act. They'll tell you things like, your friends don't really care about you. Your family's just jealous of us. You don't need anyone else. You have me. At first it sounds, cute and sweet. But over time, you start to notice that your circle is getting smaller. You stop seeing your friends, you avoid your family, and before you know it, the narcissist becomes your entire world. And let me tell you something, isolation isn't love, it's imprisonment. A healthy partner encourages your relationships with others. They want you to have a support system. But a narcissist, they want you dependent on them and only them. Their objective is to cut you off from your support system. If you're in a relationship where you feel isolated, take a step back and ask yourself, who am I without this person? If the answer is, I don't know, then it's time to make a change. So how do you break free from a narcissist? Well, it starts with awareness, so you're able to reclaim back your power. You can't fight a battle that you don't know that you're even in. You got to recognize the patterns, acknowledge the damage, and most importantly, stop blaming yourself. Next, set boundaries. And I don't just mean saying, please don't do that. I mean enforcing those boundaries with actions. If they cross the line, there has to be consequences. Otherwise, they'll keep pushing you until you have nothing left to give. Finally, lean on your support system. Reach out to the people who love you, the ones that the narcissists, try to isolate you from. Don't let shame or fear keep you silent. Speak up, ask for help, and take the steps to reclaim your life. John 8:32 says, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth is this: you are worthy of love and respect. And the moment that you recognize the lies that they've been feeding you, you'll find the strength to walk away. I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to listen to me very clear. You are stronger than you think. The fact that you're watching this video means that you already have the courage to take back your life. A narcissist's power lies in your doubt, but the moment that you start believing in yourself again, their control begins to crumble. God didn't create you to live in fear, confusion, or manipulation. You were made for love, clarity, and freedom. So choose yourself, choose your sanity, and choose the life that you deserve. Go and show yourself and your loved ones what you're made of. And remember, breaking free isn't the end. It's just the beginning of your comeback story. If you enjoyed the video, then please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you think can benefit from hearing these words. And if you got any value out of this, then YouTube suggests that you might get value out of, some of these videos as well. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in one of these videos right here. Peace.